I recently ran across an article in the July-August 2010 issue of the American Spectator titled America's Ruling Class by Angelo Codevilla. It's a long article, about 20 pages, but worth every minute. If all my articles and videos about never re-electing Congress haven't convinced you to stop re-electing anyone in Congress of either party, this article should certainly do it. And it does not make an argument for a third party, which the two ruling parties have made into an exercise in futility. I'm sure you have heard the expression, there ain't a dime's worth of difference between the two parties. Well, this article really nails it. It shows that the two parties are really one party called the ruling class. Over the last 50 years, our political system has been changing from one of voluntary civic duty into one in which the players are people who make it a career of being in politics for the sake of a prestigious, well-paid job with no boss. Most of them have never been employed in private business. That's why on both sides of the aisle, the parties think more like each other than like their constituents. They lie, cheat, and fight to the death for re-election and power, and compromise their legislative bills into meaninglessness to barely distinguish themselves from one another just to maximize their re-election odds. Principles be damned. As a result, you get a moderate Republican and reasonable Democrats, both of whom support large, intrusive government, skyrocketing debt, and protection of their seats by gerrymandering, complex campaign and financial reforms, and the like. Only when voters massively start to follow a never re-elect Congress policy, resulting in one-term Congresses, will things change. Think about it. When a one-term Congress has a high percentage of freshmen, the freshmen, will force rules changes to allow themselves more power. Today, seniority rules make freshmen powerless. That will get the ball rolling. Fresh ideas from ambitious freshmen won't be allowed to get buried in committee. Good gracious, we might even get a term limits bill voted on, just to enable them to serve more than one term. I'm Nelson Lee Walker of TenureCorrupts.com.